got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm JABYBHAI, joined by ACHARAJI Kirk.
What's up?
We've got a trailer here in front of us called DAHAAD, starring Vijay Varma. Very excited to look at this. So if you haven't already, do me a big favor, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow Vijay Varma on the social media. He appreciates that. Every one of you. Here we go.
कृष्णा तुम्हारी बहन
कृष्णा की उम्र क्या है
28 साल अब कहाँ है तुम्हारी बहन आप पता है 6 महीनों से
Oh shit.
सर इस छोरी का केस और कृष्णा का केस डिट्टो एक जैसा लग रहा है
5 नंबर और मिले हैं जिनमें सेम पैटर्न और सारे के सारे नंबर छोरियों के नाम
सारी छोरियों के गायब होने के हालात एक जैसे लाइफ में आदमी एक जैसा और तो और दहेज की कहानी एक जैसी
Oh my God.
उन्हें तो किसी राक्षस का अवतार लगे
सुसाइड केस 2 महीने हो गए यहाँ पड़े
Oh Lord.
Wow.
सर जिस आदमी ने इन छोरियों को भगाया है उसी ने इनको जहर खाने को राजी किया है
Oh, this is twisted.
हमारा मतलब है कि ये सब अकेले एक आदमी का काम है
हमें कभी भी बुरे कर्म नहीं करना चाहिए भगवान सब
Oh, I
देख रहा है
recognize that voice and that face.
सर प्रोफाइल तो फिट बैठ रही है उम्र 35 से 40 साल के बीच शादीशुदा आदमी एक बच्चे का बाप
ये प्रोफाइल तो मेरे पे भी फिट बैठती है
हमारे को तो ये आनंद पे रत्ती भर विश्वास ना है
पर भैया कोई शक करने की वजह तो हो कॉलेज में प्रोफेसर घर परिवार वाला आदमी 4 ढंग की बात सिखावे
क्या भारत रत्न दे दे उसको
कबूल कर लो कि आपने का मर्डर तूने किया है
मैं भगवान रिश्वत खाता हूँ पेड़ में से किसी को नहीं जानता
प्लीज पुलिस को मत बताना तो छुपा रही है ना भला नहीं होगा सीधे सीधे बताती है हाउ डे वन
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Whoa.
अभी तो शुरू हुआ है
Oh, what?
जो भूतनी के क्रिप्टा मारूंगी लोग फिरेगा पागल
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
स्माइल
He's scary.
स्माइल
Oh God, no.
Oh, that is very unsettling.
Very, very unsettling.
I think all the people with the short attention span have left. I think it's safe for you to enter. So, can you tell us about this any further? All I know is that you're scary as heck in this.
You are. It feels like, you know, people like to cast you in these roles, or either you just love to seek them out and accept them.
I thoroughly enjoy playing the grey characters.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. The plain Jane don't excite me much.
Definitely not plain Jane. Like, definitely not.
But the thing I like about it is that just from watching the trailer, right? Like you seem, and also you in real life as well, like you seem like such a nice person. The type of person where if we saw you in this show, you know, in that universe, I'd be like, oh, he seems like a nice guy.
I found it unnerving, genuinely. If you tell me to smile, I'm going to smile. I'm just going to smile. I'm not taking any chances on this dude.
No. And then Sonakshi Sinha, I don't think I've seen her like this before, and I'm really enjoying like how the strength that she's really bringing to the character.
Yeah.
She's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, she's done an exceptional job in the show.
What was it like working with her for you?
It's been delight. Like the entire project has been so fulfilling as an actor. You know, I've got to work with Rima again.
Okay.
Got to work with Amazon and Excel. The cast is absolutely delicious. There's Gulshan, there's Sohum, there's Sonakshi, and there's me, and there are a host of other actors.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of projects in the works right now that are set to come out over the course of the next several months. How many of the roles ahead as a psycho again?
I won't disclose this right now.
So what drew you to this particular project? Cliche question, but I figured I should ask that.
It's a story that needed to be told.
Okay.
That's the first drive.
Okay.
And the second part is this incredibly mysterious character that I'm playing, and it's so full of mystery and so full of intrigue. When I read it, I didn't know how to play this person, so that's the first challenge, and I took that, and I found out as I went along as to how difficult it is to play somebody like this. But then, you know, when you take such challenges, you feel like you've pushed yourself a little bit.
Okay.
Pushed the boundaries.
When you're saying like you had to learn how to play this person though, like what was the preparation? That's what I want to know.
That's a separate conversation.
Oh my lord.
Oh my. Okay.
Just journaling in a hotel room by himself for 30 days.
By yourself in the dark, thinking dark thoughts, meanwhile just maintaining this facade of a family man.
Do you do like have a whole journal thing that you do? Like
Yeah, I like to write. It just helps me.
any injuries, because there's a little bit of action in this, any injuries that you incurred while shooting this particular project?
Not really. I mean, I've scarred myself.
What?
Emotionally or physically?
Emotionally. But apart from that, no physical injuries.
What separates this guy from previous characters you played that are like on edge like this?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't give away too much.
I
No,
can't
you
give
can't,
away
yeah.
too
Yeah.
much. So all I can say, this was probably the most challenging that I've gone.
Wow.
Okay. That might have just sold me more than the trailer itself.
But I would really like you to do your finish your video where you dissect the trailer like you do. I've been a fan of their work. I used to thoroughly enjoy them reacting to trailers.
It used to be funny.
We used to be funny. We used to be entertaining. Those days are gone behind us now. Now we're old and fat, and Vijay Varma is so much more famous.
No, thank you so much for joining us for this trailer reaction.
Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely be reacting to the show, assuming Amazon Prime is cool with that. We'll be reacting to the show and we'll have a revisit discussion. How about that?
After we've
a
seen
debrief.
Yes. Once the show is out, yes.
Yeah.
After we've gotten through this. It's one of those shows where I'm like, I don't want to watch this, but I feel like I have to watch this. It's like a simultaneous feeling of like yin and yang inside me. You know what I mean? Because it's an uncomfortable topic.
It's
It's a
super
very uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
subject matter. We're
Yeah.
dealing with women getting kidnapped and such, and I'm just like, no.
But people love these kind of dark, twisted crime stories because, I don't know what it is about the darkness.
Especially people named Vijay.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Really
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Vijay has to go back to set now. Just interrupted our little show.
I know, right? I do think that this is a really important story in a way because you need to be smart when you're in these situations with potentially smooth guys.
Well, the thing that has me most curious is, like you've always said, when you have a TV show or a movie, the bad guy has to see himself as the good guy.
Yeah, always.
And I'm really curious. Vijay is right there looking at us. So I'm really curious if within the show they found a way to make it so that you understand his perspective or he feels like a good guy from his perspective. Does that make sense? He sees himself as the hero in his own story,
well, yeah,
like anybody else.
There's usually some sort of reason why people do stuff like that, like some sort of trauma or something that happened in their past, in their childhood or whatever, and they feel like this is something that they have to do.
Yeah.
The fact that he's got this family as well, it's almost like, how can you do all of that when you have a family? That's the thing that really messes me up because you often think that these people are people who maybe are
chill, nice,
loners.
peaceful.
No, loners. But then you find out a lot of serial killers or whatever actually
are tall and handsome,
charming, have a family life, living out there as normal citizens in the world.
I wonder if, this is all speculation, right? Because we haven't watched this yet, but I do wonder if towards the end of this show, this season or whatever, did you ever watch Match Point? I'm going to give a lot away for those of you who haven't seen it, but I'm sure a lot of you guys don't care. It's an old movie. But in Match Point, the main character becomes a bad guy towards the middle or latter half of the story. And there's this weird thing you have as an audience where you're like, he should get caught, but I kind of don't want him to. It's almost like Catch Me If You Can. What he's doing is illegal, but you kind of don't want him to get caught. And so I'm wondering if that's going to happen here because he's got this sort of diabolical thing, but there's a charm to him as well. And it makes me wonder if you're going to want him to not get caught.
Well, yeah, because it's that game of cat and mouse, right? Between Sonakshi Sinha's character and then Vijay's character, because it's will they, won't they? I'm sure there's going to be lots of exciting moments where they kind of cross paths or he nearly gets caught, but he manages to outsmart her. And if he's a good villain, then we are kind of rooting for him in a way.
If he's a good villain.
The jury is still out. We haven't seen it yet.
He looks like a dope-ass villain just sitting there. Finish your video. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, vote this up. Make sure to check out DAHAAD when it drops on Amazon Prime Video. I'm JABYBHAI. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.